Hey everyone, Jason here from Lightmare Studios. Welcome to Community Update number 7, the show made for you, the community, and people like Mark Stockdale, who loves the game and is excited to play with their cards again. Well, since we just released the free-to-play very recently, I hope you've had the chance to do just that. If you want to be our featured comment, leave a comment here or on one of our other YouTube videos, and thank you to Mark for providing the perfect segue. Infinity Wars Classic is now publicly free to play, with free access to every card, including the newest set Intrigue, which is now fully released. So if you haven't jumped into the game to import all of your old IW1 cards across to your new IWC account for free, or play with an entirely new set of Infinity Wars cards for free, just do it! The only way we could make this deal any better is if we paid you to play Infinity Wars Classic, which, that's never gonna happen. On an unrelated note, get paid to play Infinity Wars Classic! Yeah, the timing there is unfortunate. Anyway, the first open competitive tournament of IWC's history will be taking place very soon, with the qualifiers happening the weekend this video is released, and the preliminaries happening the following week with a total prize pool of $700, and a lot of packs going out to players. If you want to get involved, links to sign up will be in the description of this video. There's also a room in our Discord server specifically for asking questions and such, so if you want to know more, I encourage you to check out the Discord server, also linked in the description, and get involved. We talked about Intrigue's release, but we should give an update on the crowdfunding as well. We were initially asking for a 25k fundraiser, in Australian dollar dues, and we ended up hitting 35k on Kickstarter, with the backer kit post-campaign sale bringing in another 3k plus, which ended up hitting 5 out of 6 of our stretch goals, which is amazing. Everyone who backed should be looking forward to getting playsets of the alternate arts shown. We've gotten about 80% of our players' backer surveys so far, who have gotten their first wave of digital rewards sent out, and due to some delays, backer kit surveys only went out yesterday, so their rewards are a little delayed, but should start coming out soon. Here's a look at where we're currently at and what's left to do. As you can see, there's plenty left to go, and we'll be working on fixing everything up over the next few weeks. We appreciate your patience, and if you think that something's gone wrong, or if you want an update, don't hesitate to reach out to Jason, that's me, on Discord, and I'll do what I can to help you out as long as I'm able to do so. Speaking of which, I will be unable to do so for the next few days, thanks to a minor surgery. I'll be fine after a few days rest, but I will sadly miss out on the Qualifier tournaments this weekend. But we've got some pretty damn capable hands taking care of everything, so look forward to that and I'll be back soon. The next thing we should mention here is just a wrap up of the releases we've sent out recently and what's coming up. Firstly, the Infinity Wars Classic Lore Bridge series has turned out absolutely phenomenal, and we need to give a huge shout out to the artist who produced all of the amazing sketches you saw, which was over 300 in total. Kirkenox deserves your love, so I've dropped their personal YouTube channel link in the description. We've also got the YIWC and updated tutorial videos. Both, and the Abridged series, are perfect to send to your friends to get them interested in the game, and seeing as there's no way to be any less subtle about it, I'll just ask, if you've got friends into card games, share the videos you think would most resonate with them. Seriously, that sort of active engagement is something that would do so much potential good, and if you're out there sharing and retweeting or whatever else, we love you, and thank you. The next video we're releasing is lore-focused and is an audio drama/dramatic reading of our next short story, with another 2 short stories following that, though they won't have the audio drama treatment. Much less beginner-friendly, but if you care about the worlds and the lore of Infinity Wars Classic, it's perfect for you.
Dr. Yates, Head Researcher's Log, Day 0. Briefing. We're setting up a covert listening post in the heart of Everrock, the city known as Vismoir. We'll have stealth, distraction, and lethal countermeasures to ensure our safety to the clock tower, as it's seemingly one of the most defensible positions, and will be a point high enough to also ensure our home seeker pods will make enough distance to escape the bulk of the infected horde.
We also have a faction spotlight video series currently in production, which is likely a while away, but we'll be keen to share it with you when it's ready. Hit that bell icon or whatever if you want to be alerted to content when it comes out. It's like subscribing, but more of it. The final thing here is that there will be upcoming changes to the Patreon pages, specifically the perks. We're still working on these behind the scenes, so we can't share anything locked in cement, but we have mentioned them in some recent Patreon posts. As a slightly more important note, at least in my opinion, once things calm down with our Kickstarter rewards granting, we'll be sending everybody on the Patreon campaign their overdue packs and cards. Players have been waiting sometimes up to 2 years for these, and even so, nobody has really been asking about them until very recently when we said that they were actually finally going to happen. Your support and patience is incredible for motivation and morale, so thank you all so much for making this all possible. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing, and of course a huge thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. We'll see you on the battlefield real soon, Riff Runner.